I'd say that this is like my to-go sunscreen. Like if all else fails, this is the one I run to. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Duni and I love talking about skincare. So sit tight, grab yourself a drink and let's get to the tea. If you're like me and have oily combination skin, I'm sure that you've had your fair share of sunscreen disasters that leave you looking greasy, oily and breaking you out. So finding oily, acne prone sunscreen suitable for dark skin that doesn't leave a white cast has been a journey, and I think I've finally got to a decent place. I'm quite content with where I'm at in my sunscreen journey. Luckily, and of course a good thing, brands have also come a long way with the sunscreens available in the market at the moment. You can find oily skin friendly, acne skin prone friendly and dark skin friendly sunscreens that don't leave a white cast quite easily in the market at the moment. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorites, tried and tested acne skin friendly, dark skin friendly and oily combination skin friendly sunscreens. But before we get started, let me share with you guys why you should be wearing sunscreen. If you want even skin, if you want to create hyperpigmentation, if you want to protect your skin against sun damage, if you want to protect your skin against developing sunspots or melasma, if you want to slow down skin aging, and most importantly, if you want to protect your skin against skin cancer. And yes, this also applies for people of a dark skin tone. Even though we have melanin and that does provide a level of protection, we also still need to be wearing sunscreen, especially because skin cancer is often diagnosed at a later stage because it's not as obvious to the eye in the earlier stages. People with a darker complexion should still be wearing sunscreen. How do you go about picking the right sunscreen for you? You may be using sunscreens that have oils in them, that have comedogenic ingredients, or that have an ingredient that you may be sensitive to, which may therefore lead to breakout or a negative reaction to the sunscreen. As a rule of thumb, I say to go for oil-free sunscreens that are non-comedogenic to avoid greasiness, clogged pores and breakout. Consequently, the sunscreens I'm going to be talking about today are all of the above and are super affordable. When looking for a sunscreen, look for one that protects against SPF 30 or above. I preferably like to go for SPF 50 because I use tretinoin, retinols and chemical exfoliants, so I want maximum protection. Additionally, I also look for sunscreens that protect against both UVA and UVB rays. Now that I've explained to you guys why you should be wearing sunscreen and how to go about choosing the right sunscreen, let's get into my list of recommendations. The first sunscreen in my recommendations list is the good old tried and tested Pure Aqua Rich Watery Essence sunscreen. I feel like this sunscreen is the sunscreen that every skincare nerd or skincare enthusiast uses when they first get introduced to Eastern sunscreens. Yeah, I think this was my first Japanese sunscreen that I used and clearly fell in love with. Why is it so good? It's a Japanese chemical sunscreen with an SPF of 50 PA++++. It provides a broad spectrum protection against both UVA and UVB rays. This sunscreen also contains a blend of UV filters, including chemical filters and physical filters, thus providing effective sun protection. It has a lightweight watery texture and is formulated with hyaluronic acid designed to moisturize your skin without clogging your pores and breaking you out. This sunscreen is quite cooling on the skin, and because of its lightweight formula, it applies easily onto the skin and absorbs quickly without leaving you greasy or leaving a sticky residue behind. It leaves your skin with a very beautiful gentle glow, no white cast, and wears beautifully throughout the day, and it's very good for reapplication and also sits well under makeup. Nevertheless, one con I would say about this sunscreen, it's the fact that it does have a very high or a higher alcohol percentage, and this is quite noticeable in its scent. Therefore, if your skin is very sensitive and very reactive, or you don't like the smell of alcohol, I wouldn't go for this one. However, if you can look past this, it's a beautiful sunscreen, so try it out. The next SPF in my recommendations list is the Rohto Mentholatum Skin Aqua UV Moisture Gel Hydrating Sunscreen SPF 50+. This SPF is another Japanese sunscreen with an SPF of 50 PA+++, thus it provides high UV protection. Like the Biore one, it also contains a mixture of UV filters, including both physical and chemical filters, therefore it provides a high level of sun protection. This sunscreen also has a very lightweight texture, therefore it applies easily onto the skin and also absorbs very quickly. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy or oily and leaves no sticky residue behind. It also has no white cast, so it's great for dark complexions. Key ingredients in it include hyaluronic acid, which are humectants, therefore it hydrates the skin, and collagen, which is great for skin elasticity. It also wears well throughout the day and sits well under makeup. One of the unique features of this sunscreen is its moisture lock technology, which helps to lock in the moisture into the skin and prevents it from drying out, even in harsh environments. Scent wise, I would say that it has a very fresh citrusy scent, nothing too overpowering or offensive. Overall, this is a great sunscreen that leaves your skin with a natural glow. The next two sunscreens I'm going to share with you guys are not Eastern sunscreens, they're Western sunscreens. So the third one is the Amber Soleil Ultra Light Sensitive Face Fluid SPF 50+. This sunscreen is specifically designed for the face. It has broad spectrum protection of 50 and provides protection against both UVA and UVB filters. It is hypoallergenic and fragrance free, thus perfect for sensitive skin. Why I love this sunscreen so much is because it has a lightweight, fluid, non-greasy formula that applies easily and absorbs quickly into the skin, leaving no white cast behind. It contains the antioxidant vitamin E, which helps to protect the skin against sun damage that may be caused by free radicals. I would say that this one definitely has more of a matte finish compared to the two previous ones. So if you have super oily skin, this is the one for you. It doesn't clog my pores, it doesn't break me out, it doesn't leave a white cast, it wears well throughout the day and also works well underneath makeup. I'd say that this is like my to-go sunscreen. Like if all else fails, this is the one I run to. It hasn't let me down yet. The fourth and last sunscreen I want to recommend is the La Roche-Posay Anthelia's Sun Protection Face Mist. This sunscreen again provides broad spectrum protection of 50 against both UVA and UVB rays. This is the sunscreen I like to use to reapply my SPF because especially if my hands aren't clean, if I've been outside all day, I'm not able to like rub the SPF onto my skin, so I just go ahead and spray it all over my face. And if I do get the chance to wash my face, I can like just pat it into my skin. If not, I just leave it on my skin. It has a matte finish and leaves no white cast, so you're all right just spraying it and going about your business. You don't have to worry about it leaving you greasy and oily, clogging your pores and breaking you out. It's also fragrance free, so it's great for sensitive skin. I like to keep this one in my bag, so you know, when I'm out and about, I can just go ahead and spray it all over my face. I've given you guys some great SPF recommendations, but now I want to give you guys some tips on how to get the most out of your sunscreen. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, you should apply your sunscreen 15 minutes before sun exposure, ideally or even better 30 minutes before. Apply 2 finger lengths for your face and neck, 3 to be extra cautious, and a shot of glass for your entire body. Sunscreen should be reapplied every 2 hours or after sweating, swimming or toweling off. That is all for today. I have given you guys some great sunscreen recommendations. The weather is getting brighter, it's getting warmer, the sun is shining. We should all go outside and enjoy the sun and still have healthy skin. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and if you want to see more of this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.